I'm Jams, and today we are packing for Phoenix Fan Fusion. I'm so excited for this con. It's Tuesday right now. We drive out to Phoenix on Thursday, and then the con starts on Friday. So I love watching these videos, so I was like, ooh, why don't I make a pack with me? But this time, it's a nerdy version because we're going to an anime con. Okay, so for getting my cosplays together, I keep my cosplays in a couple different spots. One, I have hanging stuff in this wardrobe. I also have like a bin that's kind of a catch-all. So the last couple weeks I've been like washing stuff and getting stuff together. I kind of just throw it in this bin. So the first thing I always like to pack is my cosplays. So first I figure out my lineup. Obviously I usually know this like weeks in advance. This weekend I'm doing Imogen from Campaign 3 of Critical Role on Friday. Saturday I'm doing Jester Lavore from Campaign 2. Sunday I'm doing Mama from Apothecary Diaries or Casual. I don't know if I'll cosplay, but I'm gonna pack a cosplay in case I want to. So I like to look at a reference image of the character and then go through and make my list of what I need to pack based off of that. I don't always have every single accessory, but it's just easiest for me to do it that way and make sure I don't forget anything that I do have. So starting with Imogen, I'm gonna need to pack the purple wig, the purple contacts, the yellow ascot, her blue dress, her white vest, the harness and the pouch, her shorts, and then also the brown boots. I'm not gonna pack the thigh holsters or the gloves because I don't have them and I didn't feel like buying them to have them for this con specifically. And then for Jester, I'm gonna need the blue wig, her horns, the same purple contacts, the tiefling ears, her green cloak and the pin, the blue body glove, her white top, her brown corset, the gloves, the belts and the pouches, the traveler symbol, the blue and the white skirt, and then the hidden belt and the tail, and then her tights and boots. For Mau Mau, what I'm gonna need, the green wig, the hair accessories, her blue contacts, jewelry, the white tank top, the pink and green top, the blue sash, the green waist sash, the top skirt, and the white bottom skirt, obviously shoes. I get these ones from Target. They're the only ones that match my exact skin shade. And I'm gonna bring an extra one just in case. They do tend to rip easily. Skirt 1, skirt 2, and the tail and the belt. I do need to fix that little jingle bell, but I'll do it when I pack it. For traveler symbol, I'm also going to bring these little lollipops. I might stick them in the belt in this bag. So I just grabbed this bag out of all of my bins that I have. So it's all in there. I just need to take it out and figure out what I need to steam. Then now this is everything that has to be steamed. I remember last time I steamed Mau Mau, it took forever. So we're probably gonna be steaming for a while. But there were some things that didn't need to be steamed, like my corset, the vest, I hung it to dry, so it just dried, not wrinkly. The ascot, I'm not too worried about steaming because it's folded up and around her neck. So I'm not gonna bother with that because I have this whole pile that I have to steam. I decided that instead of steaming everything, I'm gonna throw some stuff in the dryer for like 15 minutes and see if that help gets the wrinkles out. for Jester, I'm actually gonna press this with an iron because I did hand stitched applique all over it and I haven't pressed it since, and pressing it kind of helps with the puckering because I did rush it, so it's puckering a little bit bad on like certain parts. I have my costumes in their garment bags hanging here. And then Jester's wig, I'm just leaving it on the mannequin head and I stuck her horns. I'll just stick it in a box in the car when we go. And then I have my suitcase with all my other cosplay stuff in it. We ran into a slight problem. This bag, already almost full. I still have way more stuff to pack. I want to bring my chunky boots, and then I still have like all my toiletry bags and my hair stuff and wig stuff. So what I think we're gonna have to do is I'll keep this bag, like my outside of con clothes, and then like my undergarments, socks, you know, underwear, all that, and jewelry here. And then I will get out my big suitcase instead of the small carry-on size, switch my cosplay stuff over to that one, and then also put my toiletry bags and my big chunky docs that I want to bring, that I don't even know if I'll wear, but like several of the outfits I packed would look way cuter with those. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep packing this, and then once I pack all my toiletry bags, then I will go back and rearrange everything in the other suitcase. And then for my wig and my hair stuff, I'm gonna pack the wig caps, and then a tiny got to be my bobby pins, sectioning clips, and then my scissors and my thinning shears, hair curlers in case I need to touch up Jester's wig, and then hair combs and some little elastics. I like to pack my hairbrush and a bristle brush, heat protectant spray, dry shampoo, a small thing of hair gel, my little travel brush that has a mirror, 2 rollers for my curtain bangs, and then some hair oil as well. Okay, y'all, I got it all in there. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of shoes, which is ridiculous. But I got all my other bags and my cosplay stuff on this side. I have a couple other random trinkets I'm gonna pack, but I feel like I can get most of that into my duffel, or I can stick it in my boyfriend's duffel. I'm packing all my D20s in my pink Jester Lavore dice bag because I want them to be in there when Laura signs it. And then I'm also packing this Shadowheart Commander deck that my boyfriend built me so that I can have one of my decks for when we play Magic. And then I'm also packing this deck box that has my Outlaw Commander deck in it, but it also has my mini decks. And then I like to keep some of my favorite cards that I think are cute as just good luck cards, and I'm not going to take them out. I'm just going to leave them in there. And then I'm packing 2 sets of press-on nails, one that matches Imogen, and then one that matches Mau Mau. For my con bag for this convention, I'm bringing my brown leather backpack because it matches all of my cosplays. I like to decorate my con bags, so for the charms that I picked, I have my Jester charm that my friend made me. I have this little furry charm, and then I have this little clown charm and this little bunny charm.